Welcome to the Embrace the Journey podcast. My name is Ian Nottage. I will be your host from now and going forward. I'm not going to lie, this is probably like my seventh or eighth time kind of like retrying this intro and like redoing this podcast because I fumble words and I suck, whatever. But I want to keep this as real as I can. And just a little bit about the podcast going forward since this is episode one. I am going to give you weight loss tips, strategies I've used for clients, for not only my clients as well, but also myself, fitness tips, and just overall mental and mindset shifts that's necessary for you to see growth in your fitness journey. So, hope you guys enjoy. And to get a little bit of backstory around who I am and what I've accomplished and why would you even listen to me? So my name is Ian Nottage. I have been weightlifting for 10 years. I started when I was 18. I was super skinny, 120 pounds. Fell in love with the gym after that because I saw the growth, and I did it for actually to play football. Now, after I graduated high school, because I only played my senior year, sorry, excuse me, I then figured out I really love science. So I pursued science and I studied health sciences in college and I wanted to be a nurse actually. And I got accepted to nursing school and I was going to go to UCF, but I decided, yeah, this ain't the life for me. I really love fitness science and not um, just hospital and that science. I really like fitness. So I then dropped out and became an in-person trainer and I did that for a year and a half. And then I got laid off from COVID. Now I've been coaching for online for 3.5 years, and I've coached over 400 plus people online. Coach all different types of people from all different walks of life. So when it comes to weight loss, it is just science. That is it. Fat loss is science. Building muscle is science. Doesn't matter your capabilities or what's going on internally and things like that. You cannot defy fat loss and you cannot defy muscle growth. However, the strategies to get you to your goals will be different based off of your walk of life, okay? Habits created, issues, chronic pain, if you've had surgeries or whatever else. But I've helped a lot of people in different walks of life achieve their goals. So I just want to share with you guys. This is gonna be like my TED Talk. These podcasts will only be 7 to 15 minutes long, short and digestible. So I know I've been going on a rant. If you have more questions about me, just comment down on any of my posts. Shoot me a DM. I don't care. But let's go over episode one. If you didn't read the topic, what is the topic? And I think I wanted to start off with a mindset shift for my first episode. And the reason being is you might be listening to this and saying, I just really don't know where to begin on my weight loss journey. And I've tried all these diets and I keep trying and I keep trying. And you just feel defeated. And you just don't know where to go. This mindset shift right here is going to give you a lot of clarity and a lot of hope, which I think is very important. So, what I tell my clients and what I've also told myself, and I'll give it an example of myself after. You need to commit to this, not just for a 4 month program or a 3 month program. That's dumb because you're going to lose the weight and then you're going to hit a plateau and then you're going to feel like you're not seeing progress and you're going to self-sabotage. You need to commit to this for like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Make it actually like, make a big commitment to yourself, a long-term commitment. And if you do that, it's going to one, take off a lot of pressure of how fast you're seeing results because everyone wants to see fast results. But I believe social media kind of made that into more of a thing like, hey, how fast can I see these results, because you see other people see crazy results, but you have to be realistic with where you're at right now. And you probably suck at hitting a protein goal and you probably suck at hitting a calorie goal and you don't know where to begin with workouts. You cannot expect to see your dream physique or dream weight loss in 4 months when you've been neglecting healthy habits or working out or exercise for years, if not decades. You can't. It's just not realistic. It's literally impossible. So, commit to this long term. Your future self will thank you because it's going to take off a lot of pressure. Now, to give a little bit of an example of how I did it and applied it to myself. I've been weightlifting for a decade. I don't struggle with weightlifting, working out, staying active, hitting a protein goal daily, tracking food, okay? I did. I had to learn that over time. Like I didn't really get consistent with that till like 22, 23. I'm 28 now. And I've done 2 bodybuilding shows and things like that. But so I had to learn that over time, right? But I did it for my business side when I wanted to start something new and a habit and something I wanted to create and really work on that I've never done before, and I've struggled with it. So I said, for my coaching business, I'm going to commit to 10 years before I can give up. That allowed me the time that is necessary for me to learn and adapt and go through really good times and really hard times and learn from them. I'm not giving myself the option to quit when it's hard. I'm giving myself the option to quit when I've spent a ridiculous amount of time of my life to trying to make this work or practicing and learning. Because I know after 10 years, if I'm actually every single year trying to learn and being proactive, it's either A, I'm impossible for me to fail, or B, I'll know for certain that I don't want to do it anymore. That's it. That's why I committed that long. That's why I want you to commit for at least 5 years, 10 years to your health. Say, I am going to do this and I'm not going to quit when it's hard. I'm going to quit when I've reached this time threshold. Because if you're proactive about it and you're trying to learn every year, it's going to be impossible for you to not lose that 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus pounds. Let me just put a little bit of numbers into perspective for you. Let's say you have 100 pounds to lose or 200 pounds. If you commit to 5 years and you only lose 1 pound per week, which let's just say it's not the average, but it's a healthy amount of weight loss if you're at a healthy body weight. Let's just say 1 pound of weight loss per week. Actually, not even weight loss, fat loss. You would lose 260 pounds by the end of 5 years, right? Because it'll be 1 pound, 52 weeks in a year. You multiply that by 5, it's about 260. 260 pounds in 5 years if you average that. Now, you may not need to lose 260 pounds, but if you're like looking right now, you're like, man, I don't think I'll ever lose this 100 pounds. It's so far away. You could reach 100 pounds weight loss in 2 years, 3 years, okay? But you need to give yourself 5 years because you have a lot of habits to work on. You don't know how to track protein. You don't know how to do proper form in the gym. You don't know how to structure a workout program. You don't know how to drink water. You don't know how to sleep well. You don't know how to get steps in. You don't know how to portion size, use a food scale. You don't know how to say no to alcohol. You don't know how to say no to cravings, or you don't know how to stop binging. You don't know how, like, there's a lot of lessons for you to learn in this time, and that's okay. What I like to compare this to is you have to be realistic in the aspect of you don't expect to go to college and say, oh, I've been doing college for a year. I deserve my doctorates. What the heck? That's that's like stupid. You would literally sound stupid if you said, "Man, I've been in college for a year. I don't know why I don't have my doctorates yet." It takes time, right? You and you're okay with that. If you go for your doctorate, it's like, "Yeah, I know it's going to take 10 years." You're expecting that. But the moment you have to lose 40 to 100 pounds, you're like, "Why haven't I lost it in 3 months?" It's like, do you realize you've spent the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years of your life like not caring about your weight or health or being consistent? Same concept. It's unrealistic. So you have to make sure that you have to be realistic with where you're at in your position right now with your fitness and your health, and you have to set realistic goals. So that is my mindset shift that I have like heavily want you to adapt going into this year. And you will outlast everybody else. Something I always tell my clients is if you don't want to be like everybody else, you have to do everything that nobody else is doing. You have to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. If people say, "Oh, it's okay to drink every weekend," you have to look at me like, "No, it's not." Like, if I don't want to be average, I have to do not average things. So, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Many more to come in the future, fitness tips, strategies, things like that. But I just wanted to start it off with a mindset to get you guys right and ready. And if you guys ever have any questions, shoot me a DM, shoot me a follow, and the podcast will definitely get better. Maybe a cooler section, maybe my seating stuff will be cooler. But yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.